had a dream last night. And I was watching the 30 for 30 on the Tuck Rule with Tom Brady and Charles Woodson. And I got up this morning, and I thought I was still at Tom Brady's house. And, they're watching the Tuck play, Charles Woodson and Tom Brady. Really well done, because those are the two principals in the play. And I woke up, and I thought that I was actually in one of the guest bedrooms at Tom Brady's house.
Was it gorgeous?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. A little too ornate for me, like, Greek revival or something. I don't know.
How detailed was it? Would you go down to the kitchen and there's breakfast?
I just remember Giselle.
Of course.
And I was there with a woman, not my wife. And I don't know, like, I remember seeing their daughter talking to Giselle and Tom was being very hospitable. But I don't know what I was doing there. And then next thing I know, I wake up and I thought, God, I'm still at Brady's house. I got a show to do. Yes.
But were you in the dream, were you comfortable being at his house, or were you like, what the hell am I doing at Tom Brady's house?
Huh.
Or were you in the dream, was it like you were supposed to be there?
No, I think I was supposed to leave. But I don't know why I got there in the first place. So I don't know. If anybody's an expert on dreams, I was there with Tom, Giselle. I think the two boys were not there. The daughter, Vivian, was there. And I remember there was something to do with food, and I was looking for a beach towel. So other than that, I don't know what was going on there. Yes, Paul.
So you look outside the window, and there's Larry Fitzgerald loosening up on the yard. But then
Gronk's there.
Yeah, Gronk's there. Getting the keg stands, getting the red Solo cups ready. But then you roll over, and there's of course Jim Gray.
Jim Gray was with me,
right,
in the bed next to you.
He was in bed with me. Yeah, it's like, hey, Jim, Dan. Yeah, so I don't know what that means. Anybody top that dream?
Definitely not.
No. Okay. Thank you, Todd.
That's wild.
If you watch that thing last night, they do an exterior shot of a gorgeous home in Florida, in Tampa.
That can't be Tom's.
It's not Tom's.
No.
'Cause they wouldn't show Tom's house.
No.
It was gorgeous house and this beautiful great room and these couches.
Yes.
And Charles Woodson's sitting there ready to go. And Tom walks in like he just got out of the shower, and he starts busting Charles Woodson's chops before they even sit down.
Oh, he's on fire because, those are two Michigan guys. And Charles Woodson is just grilling Brady on the Tuck Rule, just grilling him. They slow it down. Tom, that's a fumble. That's a fumble. They slow it down, and it's great because Brady does his best. He can't scramble, but he did a pretty good job scrambling there. And they had other people who were involved in the play, but it was really well done. It didn't take much to do it. It was just put those two guys in there, play the play, and let them talk about it. And then, Tom would stand up or Woodson would stand up, and they were, Charles Woodson is never going to let that go. Never. Yeah, Paul.
Brady's first line when he walks in the living room was, "You sure we want to watch this? We both know how it ends." And he's like, "Come on, man, we're going to get to this."
I don't remember it snowing that hard for that amount of time. And that's what's lost too is, the Tuck Rule that nobody knew existed. And then you had Vinatieri kicking that field goal.
Yeah, and there's like a foot of snow on the ground.
Yes. Yeah, Paul.
One thing I found that was interesting, they did a lot with Belichick, and he really gave up a lot of details. He said when they started the second half, they're like, the snow was so bad we couldn't run. We had to pass. Yeah. And then Brady had an interesting point. He goes, I love playing in the snow, and here's why. I know what my guys are doing, and I know that you guys are going to be at react just a hair slower. Or you're not going to disguise your defenses as much because you don't have time to react. It's just basically head-to-head football, and I have the advantage.
There's also, on that play, Woodson hits Brady in the helmet. And Brady brings that up. Like, hey, you would have been flagged for that. And then Tom, when he loses the ball, tries to trip the guy who picks up the ball. And then Woodson goes, you would have been flagged for that. He goes, okay, offsetting.